I am so excited to share with you a little story from the book, The Architecture of Consciousness, The Layers of Reality, Awareness, and the Infinite Intelligence of Life. I highly recommend, if you haven't read it, to read it. It's a very small, thin book. You can either order it on Amazon or you can get it on Audible, and it's by Aaron Garrity. So it has been a book that I have read multiple times and recorded myself reading it and listened to it. But this final story just touches on something that resonates with me deeply. And I hope it's okay if I share, Aaron. It's incredible work that I feel so many of us can relate to. And it's articulated so succinctly. And the whole book goes into so much more detail, and yet this story summarizes it beautifully. There once was a light, brilliant, alive, radiant beyond measure. It moved effortlessly through the great field of existence, touching everything, needing nothing. It did not question itself. It did not compare itself. It did not defend itself. It simply was whole. And then a thought appeared. What if I am separate? And in that moment, what was never actually possible appeared to become real. The light did not leave the source. It only believed it had. And that belief changed everything. What once felt infinite began feeling limited. What once felt whole began feeling fragmented. What once moved effortlessly began striving, seeking, comparing, competing, accumulating, defending, performing, surviving, and eventually forgetting. Forgetting where it came from, forgetting what it was, forgetting that separation had only ever been a thought. So the light built identities, built stories, built kingdoms, built religions, built systems, built masks, and for a while it all seemed to work, until life did what life always does. It began removing what was false, a betrayal, a collapse, a loss, a silence so deep it began exposing everything noise had been protecting, and in that silence the light began remembering, not learning, remembering, that it had never actually left, never been abandoned, never been broken, never been separate, only identified with the story. And as that remembering deepened, the light stopped fighting, stopped performing, stopped defending, stopped asking the world to tell it what it already was. And for the first time, what had once called itself a person began living like presence. And that was a real awakening, not becoming light, remembering it always was. Separation was never reality, only a thought. Aaron Garrity, transmission. You were never separate from the source. You were the source, temporarily forgetting itself so it could experience the joy of remembering. That's by Aaron Garrity. My name is Lisa Weiss, and I work with individuals to have their own personal guided meditations into their heart space to remember bits of light within themselves. And I absolutely love working with people. It's something I've been doing for many years now, and it is not only a passion, but it feels like a big part of my purpose here. So I hope you wonderful people remember that you are the light and you are loved, and I love you.